Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so on this video I wanted to teach you how to correctly perform a getting started right call. Alright, how to do a getting started right call. What is the best way to make it happen? First of all, you're gonna want to reserve at least an hour, okay, at least 1 hour for your getting started right call. As you know, it's the first step. Like before step 1 in the training, this is what you do, the getting started right call. You're gonna want to reserve about 1 hour, give or take 1 hour, okay, for you to actually do this. And the majority of the call, you aren't going to be doing any teaching about the website. You aren't going to be doing any teaching about the back office. You don't have to do that. We have videos that do that, and we answer questions as they come. Okay? In this video, you're actually going to learn that you're going to dig out their why, which is the funnest part to dig out. It really, really is. Because you get to see people's dreams. You get to see people why they're here, how we can help change their lives. And you're also going to dig out what the expectations are of the new sponsor and of the new coach and you as their sponsor doing a getting started right call. Okay? So, and throughout the business. Alright, so first things first, what is their why? Okay? That is the first thing you're going to want to dig out. Okay, this honestly might take about half an hour of the whole 1 hour. Okay? What is their why? This is huge. Okay, this is huge because this is the thing that they're really going to shoot for. They're really going to push for, that dream that they're going to hold on to whenever things get hard. This is the thing that's going to make them get up in the morning. This is the thing that matters to them. Okay, so the best way that I generally do this is how would I put this? The best way that I generally do this is you think okay, so if you could do anything with your life, okay. If you could do anything, with your life, money was not an issue, and failure was impossible, what would you do? You would be amazed at how many people haven't answered this question before and honestly have no clue what they would do, which to me is really sad, but that's why I love turning on the light, giving them vision for their lives. Because the things that they do here, whenever you ask this question, the thing that you're pulling out of them is their vision. Okay? If you're pulling out their vision, what they truly want to do with their life, you're pulling out their potential, okay? And a lot of people, like, my vision is so much bigger than where it was before. Honestly, mine was making money. That's where I was. Now it's something completely different. I want to shape a nation to help end the trend of obesity, help tons of people like me that were 60 pounds overweight, suicidal, and depressed get out of that state of mind and into a better life and give people second chances and a reason to live. Okay? Give people a purpose. Okay? Give people a vision and a dream, one that's big enough to follow. If you can dig out that why, baby, they aren't going anywhere for a while. Okay? As long as you do dig out this why, they're going to have a reason to be here. And that's huge, all by itself. So this is where you're going to spend. Just start asking questions. What do you really want to do? If you could do this, then what? Then what? Then what? Then what? Then what? Like, most of them will just say, I want to make $1 million. Okay, why? You know? Well, because it's cool. Okay, well, why is it cool? What would you do with it? Keep asking questions, and eventually you'll get to this heart-wrenching why, this heart-wrenching vision that will keep them there, that will bring a dream alive, that this business can help bring about. All right? That is the most important part of nearly the entire training process, digging out the person's why. That can take nearly 30 minutes. Honestly, if it takes more than that, I take it. A lot of people, I ask them that question that I just showed you, I hand them a piece of paper, and I say, you have 10 minutes, don't stop writing. Okay? And they just keep writing for 10 minutes. Alright, next thing in getting started right call is the expectations that we have of the new coach. But then, of course, if we're going to have expectations on them, we're held to the same standard. So, that you then read out the expectations for you as a sponsor. Alright? First things first that we want to focus on, the first expectation of a new coach. You just lay it out before them, okay? First things first. Your word will be good. Okay? trust is a vital element to a sponsor-coach relationship. It just is. If you're going to trust your coach and if you're going to build a business with them, wouldn't you want to trust your business partner to be where they say they're going to be on calls that they say they'll be on, to make the commitments and stick to the commitments that they make? Okay, that makes sense, right? If you're working with a business partner, that's something you want. Well, that's the first thing, all right? The second thing is you have to commit. They have to commit to work to time management, to work on their time management. Okay? In this Getting Started Right call, a lot of times I'll get them to jot out what are the specific hours that you're going to work. You're going to shut everything else out, because whenever you're working, you're working. When you're with your family, you're with your family. When you're at your job, at your 9 to 5, you're at your job. When you're with your spouse or your husband or your wife, you're with them. Trust me, life is so much more better whenever you actually are where you are. And whenever you're working, whenever you're focused, you'll get the most done, I promise. Okay, so the third thing is, are you willing to commit to a personal growth program? Okay? Okay, are you willing to commit to a personal growth program? Are you willing to read an hour a day? Are you willing to read a chapter a day? Okay, we suggest in the pack a chapter a day. Are you willing to commit to that? Because honestly, the person you are right now cannot succeed in this business. That's just the truth. The new coach, if you have a new coach coming in, the person you are right now cannot succeed in this business. But as you grow, okay, as you go through this personal growth program, as you grow, we will turn you into the person that you need to be a success. Okay, that's just the truth. You will become one, but it takes personal growth, because we're dealing with people, and God knows it takes a lot of personal growth. So, alright, next part. You will never be the sponsor's boss, but for the first 1 to 3 months, the new coach has to agree to do what you tell them to do. It's going to be like you're their boss for the first 1 to 3 months. Why? Because you've been successful. They haven't. Okay, just quite honestly, it's just so that the new coach is, you will never be the new coach's boss, and you will always be their mentor. But for the first 1 to 3 months, they don't know what they're doing. Okay, they haven't gotten into this. They don't know how to work this business yet. They don't know our system. They don't know how to sponsor a coach. They don't know the 5-step invite process. They don't know how to follow up. They don't know anything about coaching. Okay, so you're going to be like their boss for the first 1 to 3 months of their business until they reach a diamond status by the end of the 3 months. Because that's the goal that we're shooting for, right? Diamond in 3 months. Alright, then finally, number 5. Awesome. Number 5 is going to be, you will not complain about the price. You will not complain about the price. Sorry, that's a bar right there. Okay, because this is a business that we're starting, right? This is a business that we're building. This business is big enough to change your life and to change your sponsor's life. Okay, to change everybody's life in this business. So the point is, if somebody tells you, it's going to take time and money. You just need to understand that from the get-go. Even if it's at 5 or 10 hours that you set, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, and we can set for those 5 or 10 hours, but if it's 15 or 20, that's the price you got to pay. And if we tell you to go buy a book, once you understand, we're not just telling you to buy it because we want you to buy it. We're telling it because this is a down payment and a down payment on an investment that is going to make your business explode and grow bigger. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. So the fact that whenever somebody tells you to buy a book, and whenever somebody tells you to take some time to do this or watch this video, it's a price that you're paying now for a greater return in the end, so that you'll be able to see your business get where it wants to go. All right, that is the price, and you can't complain about the price. All right. Finally, the last step, the last commitment of a new coach is that you will put the sponsoring coach in front of your top 5 prospects within 7 days. You will put the the new coach will put the sponsor in front of the top 5 prospects in the first 7 days of the business. Okay, in front of the top 5 in the first 7 days. Okay, they're going to learn how to invite. You don't have to worry about that. That's going to be done in the training. They're going to learn how to follow up. That's done in the training. They're going to learn all of these things, but as they're going through the training, in the first 7 days of their business, they're required to put the sponsor in front of, whether that be on a three-way call, coffee shop, whatever, in front of the top 5 prospects in the first 7 days. That will get them to Emerald. In theory, okay, and it's been proven several times over, that this will get them to Emerald within their first 7 days of the business, which ultimately that is the goal, okay? Alright, so, now we can move on, now that we've actually gotten everything out that we have as expectations for the new coach, now we can lay out all the expectations of the sponsoring coach. What can a new coach expect from their sponsor, alright? Well, first of all, I will give you, okay, we'll give you the time and tools that you needed to be successful. Okay. Everything that this new coach needs to be successful, your sponsor is going to give it to you. We have the tools, we have the training, and the sponsor is going to give you the time. Because ultimately, your sponsor wants you to be successful, because if the new coach is not successful, then the sponsor can never be successful. Alright? Your sponsor will give you the time and tools that person needs to be successful. Secondly, your sponsor will become a business mentor. And will give the new coach everything that they know about the business that has made them successful to this point. That's just the truth. The sponsor will give all the information, all the head knowledge, and all the experiential knowledge that they have to the new coach as they progress, and will slowly give it to them in steps, everything that they know that's made them have this level of success to this point. Awesome. Okay, finally, the sponsor word will also be good. Okay? The sponsor's word will also be good. Generally, whenever I talk to my new coaches, and I say, listen, if we're going to schedule an appointment, dude, if we're scheduling an appointment and I'm late, okay, if I'm more than 15 minutes late and you haven't heard from me, you better check and make sure that, you better check the news and see if there's a car wreck somewhere, because I'm probably in it, okay? I am going to be where I say I'm going to be. I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do, and to the best of my absolute ability, to the best of my ability. I will not let you down. I will not do that. Okay, that is what you can expect from me. If I say I'm going to do something, you are going. I'm going to be there. I'm going to do it. Okay. Next thing, the sponsor. Okay, it will be a coach. Okay, well, what does that mean? Alright? I don't know about you, but I'm here for you. I'm not necessarily here for my sponsors to like me. Okay? That's just the truth. If I'm dealing in a one-on-one situation with a personal relationship, and it's my job to teach you how to be successful, and that's what you want me to do, it's not necessarily your job or my job to make you like me. It's my job to make you respect me. Okay? I'm here to tell you what it is that you need to hear, not necessarily what you want to hear. Generally, what I just tell my people is, I'm not here to win a popularity contest, okay? I'm not. But if I can walk and go to my grave knowing that you respected me because I did my best to help make you successful, my job is done. Awesome, because that's what we are. We're coaches, okay? We're not fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, where the love is, going all over the place. Don't get me wrong. I love everybody here, and that's why I'm able to tell them the hard things, okay? That's tough love, okay? But I will always be a coach, and I'll always tell you what you need to hear, not necessarily what you want to hear. Trust me, whenever you do something great, I'm going to be the first one at the end of the finish line celebrating who you are and what you've done. Dude, that's awesome, okay? However, whenever you slack off, whenever you do things like that, I'm going to say, listen, dude, here was your commitment. Here's what we got to do to fix this. How are we going to do this? All right? So I'm going to be a coach. I'm going to tell you what you want to hear, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not necessarily what you want to hear. And then very, very finally, You determine how hard I work. Okay? You determine how hard I work. The new coach, listen, the sponsor is not here to hold the new coach's hand. That's not what they're here for. The sponsor is here to work alongside you. Okay? So what I tell my new coaches is, listen, dude, I'm here for you. I want to see you succeed. And if you run with me, I will run from here to the moon. Okay? If you walk, I walk. If you sprint, I sprint. If you stop, I stop. Okay? So, if you show up in meetings, bro, I'm going to be there. If you give me 3 right calls, I'm going to be there. If you keep on doing your daily to-do list 100%, you better believe I'm going to be doing my daily to-do list 100%. Okay? But I'm not here to hold your hand. So if you don't want to build this business, that's okay. And I completely understand and I love you anyway. But ultimately, I'm here to work with you, not necessarily for you. Okay? Awesome. So that's a getting started right call. You've gone through your why. Okay, that was the main thing. You've gone through your why. You've laid out the expectations for the new coach and the expectations for the sponsor. We understand each other clearly from the get-go. Awesome. And then once you've done that, you can send them through step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5 of the training. And you got that done. Wow, it's like really raining outside. But I hope that made sense to you. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I'd love a chance to talk more with you. But check this out. Use this on your next thing, on your next Getting Started Right call, and take some of these tips. And it's in the training manual, so use it in your language and communicate it to your coach. But use these as an expectation for what your new coach is expected to do and what you as a sponsor is expected to do for them. We're here for service, and we're here to make people successful and help their dreams come true. And if we do the things that we commit to do, I guarantee that's a possibility, or it's more than a possibility. It will happen. Awesome, guys. Have a great afternoon, and I will talk to you later. Bye.